Hello, my name is David Lee and this is my speech of introduction. Left, right, you yell as you climb the mountain. You're about to reach the top when suddenly you fall all the way down. You feel hopeless and like all that effort that you had just put in was for nothing. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we deem as failure. I'd felt like this for a majority of my senior year. After not having gone into any of the colleges that I'd yearned for, the rejection hit me like a truck, and I truly felt like my life was over, and that I would probably be a failure for the rest of my life. I graduated high school, but now with no sense of purpose or direction, I did not know what I wanted to do. However, after graduation, I traveled back to my home country of Vietnam, and here is where the fire that had been once extinguished ignited again, and I found my drive. I'd only touched down in Vietnam for a day or two, and my dad was trying his best to lift my spirits because he knew I was bummed out. We went everywhere from shopping in the loud and bustling markets in Saigon with many beautiful tapestries, potteries, hairbrushes, and cultural clothing, all the way to visiting the amusement parks of Nha Trang, filled with big, thrilling rides and wonderful sights. Everything that we did seemed wonderful, but nothing really excited me, and anxiousness always clouded my mind. We took a trip to the countryside so I could get to know my cousins. When we entered their house, there were insects crawling everywhere, and their bathroom consisted of 2 logs. However, as I joked with them and went on motorcycle rides into the rural farmland, my mind felt at ease, although it wasn't like any of the things we had back home. My cousins made the best of their situation. They didn't have the money for TVs or computers, but they filled their time with creating new motors and seeing how brakes functioned on motorcycles, and this fueled their hunger and drive for knowledge. Their drive captivated me and pulled me in as I saw how interested they were despite all the lack of resources. This really made me reflect on my situation and how, as a child of immigrants, my parents sacrificed much to get me into a better situation. However, I took this for granted, moping around, wondering why I got rejected. This shifted my perspective on life and how everything might not be going my way, but I just have to make the best out of my current situation and plan ahead. This molded my character into a more hardened-minded person who would not break down through adversity, but instead find a path through. This is why this experience is such a memorable moment for me in my life, as I think it really turned around the trajectory of my life. I thought my life would be over when I got rejected by all these colleges. However, visiting and seeing my cousins making the best of the position they were put in really changed my outlook on life and what I wanted to do and what I do when I encounter failure or disappointment. Thank you.